back to my channel. So today I honestly was not even going to film. It is not a filming day for me today, but I figured, hey, let's film because I was in the middle of trying this new product and I was like, I gotta film this. I gotta. Talking about the new Soft Matte Concealer from NARS. Now, when I started hearing different people rave about it and how awesome it is and all of that, I was kind of like, okay, let me go ahead and purchase it. I want to try it for myself. I'm someone where I've been obsessed with a Tarte Shape Tape. It is an addiction. I do not know what to do. I already have now 2 backups. I only had 1 backup and just randomly I was like, I think I just need another. Just one more. It's not like the shit is limited edition. That's how good it is. I absolutely love it because it's nice and full coverage. It doesn't crease on me. Concealers are something that people are always searching for something new because you just want to hide those dark circles. You want to make sure that you don't have any creasing. So when I heard that this was full coverage, I really also appealed to the soft matte kind of feel because I was like, oh, okay, well, isn't concealer usually matte? But I like how it said soft matte, so it just made it seem, I don't know, that much better. Plus, like I said, I saw a ton of people raving about it. And let's just be real. Sometimes people rave about certain things and it's not all what it's hyped up to be. But that's why I wanted to make this video because I have tried it for myself and then I was like, I got to turn the camera on. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click my little bell so that you can make me nice and happy. And then you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. I have a ton of new content that's going to be coming. I'm ready. Now let's get into this baby. $30, that's quite a pretty penny. I know lots of people like the other concealer. What is it? The creamy concealer. For me personally, that ended up not being my favorite. It just seemed like it was just a little bit too thick underneath the eyes. It definitely is full coverage. Just for me, it didn't work out for me personally, but it did work when I would mix the creamy concealer with another concealer that I know that's more thin in consistency and doesn't really crease. So I would surprisingly mix in my Maybelline Fit Me, which is a drugstore, very affordable and cheap. I think it's like $5.99, $6.99 concealer with the creamy concealer, and it would work beautifully. I loved it because it gave me like a really nice finish and it just, I don't know, it didn't crease as much and I could just work with it because I already had the product and it was expensive, so I was like, let's make this thing work. It comes in 16 different shades, which I think is awesome. I'm all about a huge shade range. I just think brands need to get with it and have a lot of shades. I honestly get pretty annoyed when makeup brands come out with different shades and then they don't reach towards deeper tones, you know what I mean? I just think like, come on now, like what are you doing? What are you doing? Taste the rainbow. And also the reason why I love NARS is because before they used to have like these events and stuff like that and they'd educate some bloggers and vloggers and all that. So I went to a couple events and this brand I really fell in love with because it truly is for photography or just bringing out more natural beauty. Francois was a photographer of models. I think I've said this like in a previous video, but he wanted makeup that would bring out the inner beauty of the models and not just be so cake face. I know, I have a shit ton of makeup on right now. I shouldn't even be talking. Just really wanted to bring out the beautiful skin of the models and not just, I don't know, have it have makeup that wasn't so cakey. And like I said, just bring out the natural beauty. So I'm really into that. I'm not super into like really heavy makeup. I mean, I do have my days where I'm just like, let's just layer it on. This is like a 7-layer dip today. Just kind of wanted to give a background and like what's going on and my feelings and all that. And I know you guys appreciate like the more casual videos and the natural lighting. I'm sticking with the natural lighting. Plus, I love it. It is free 99. So let me read really quick. Oh, casemate. So let me read really quick what it says online. It says it's a full coverage concealer, which yes it is, which is oil-free, ultra lightweight cream formula that blurs imperfections as it conceals, smoothing the look of skin with a soft matte natural looking finish. That is why I turned on the damn camera because I was putting it on and as soon as I applied it, a little goes a long way. As soon as I started blending it out, it definitely has a soft matte look. It reminds me of like a soft focus finish. When I started spreading out the concealer, I was like, whoa, it really blurs. It feels lightweight. When you think of a potted concealer, you're thinking thick, gunky, road maps underneath my eyes, gonna make wrinkles that weren't even there. No, this is the complete opposite, which is why I wanted to try this out because a lot of the times, let's just be real, potted concealers are not necessarily the best. Like if you think about, okay, look at Anastasia potted concealer, I only use that to clean up eyebrows and to spot conceal. Underneath the eyes, I do not know who uses it underneath the eyes, but Yeah. This concealer is absolutely amazing. You will see in the demo. I was like halfway doing my makeup and I was like, I gotta film this. So I am pleasantly surprised with this product. If you are hearing that it's being hyped up, I definitely think it's a product to try out. Again, you can always return things back to Sephora. I would just give it a try yourself because I personally really love it. I think a lot of people are going to love this. And I feel like this is great for every day. Sometimes, even though the Tarte Shape Tape is really awesome and it is full coverage, sometimes it can be a little bit intense. But I like intense underneath my eyes because I have like dark circles and stuff like that and pigmentation. But I think this is going to be really great for not only just like, you know, when you want extreme coverage, when you want a nice, you know, just a light kind of coverage underneath the eyes where it is full coverage, but it's gonna look so natural. I feel like this does look more natural underneath my eyes than the Tarte Shape Tape. I will say that because of like its blurring effect and soft focus. I have this already on here. It's been by my side. It's my pet, okay? It is my ride or die. It is my partner in crime. But I will say I totally love this one, but this one, I feel like a lot of people will prefer this because of the soft focus look. Do I feel like this is for someone with oily skin, dry skin, normal skin? I take very good care of my under eyes, but I feel like this will look good on normal to oily skin. If you have super dry eyes, make sure you moisturize them and prep them before, then place this on. But that's like if you have extreme dry under eyes. I can see where this formula wouldn't necessarily work, but it doesn't feel drying. I hope that helped. Let's go into the demo and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm in the middle of my makeup right now. I kind of finished like one side. I did like the rest of my eye, but here's the concealer already underneath my eye and set right there. I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see all that goodness right there. See, I do have fine lines, but not a ton. But it's not creasing whatsoever. I just took a regular like brush. This is an airbrush blender F63. I've honestly never used this ever. So I was like, hey, let's just use it. So I'm gonna just dip in there because I didn't want to stick my finger in there. I have a thing about sticking fingers and things that just, I don't know. I feel like it just gets all over the place and it's kind of gross. But we're gonna dip into this concealer right here. And then I'm just gonna start placing this. As you can see, I have some darkness because my sleep has just been so excellent lately. And now I'm just gonna start blending the concealer there. And a little goes a long way. And immediately what I noticed about this concealer, it looks very dry in the pot, which I'm not a fan of pot concealers. And when I place this on, the texture, it blends out really nicely. I'm not one to really blend out concealers with brushes, but this just shows you how easy it is to blend with a brush. Very velvety, but it blends out really nicely. But I always use a beauty blender. But look at that, that's full coverage. I am in the shade Ginger Medium 2. So now I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just start blending this out even more, just because I like blending out all, I have like glitter right there. Why did you have glitter on your, see how it has, it finishes to a really soft, powdery consistency. I can put a little bit more right there. I do have quite a bit of darkness today, but this is a full coverage concealer. I put very little in the beginning. A little goes a long way, and I love the way it blends out. Look how smooth that is. Because look, I do have fine lines. I mean, everybody has some sort of line underneath their eyes. I mean, I don't have them really bad, but I know a concealer is complete crap when I place it underneath my eye and it just accentuates the, I don't know, makes like road maps and we go on a road trip, basically. But look how nicely that just blends out. I'm just going to set my under eye. I am using the Cover FX Translucent Light. It has been my new favorite. I know you guys are probably like, what? No Laura Mercier. It's basically the same exact thing, except I don't know, it's not as drying to me underneath the eye. So that was the demo of the concealer. I hope the camera really picked up how soft focus it looked. I feel like this is gonna be another hit concealer. I'm super excited where I already wanna purchase the shade Macadamia to see how that's gonna look. Let me know down below if you're gonna try it out. I think this is one of those products that you should, and if it is hyped up, I believe that this is a good hyped up product, just like the Tarte Shape Tape, but I feel for some reason, this might just beat it a little bit more because of that soft focus blurred look. It doesn't, I don't know, it's just taken it an extra level because of those factors. So yeah, I definitely think it's worth the hype. Go ahead and try it. It is definitely a big freaking whoop in my books. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!